Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to the round of 16 match involving Bendel Insurance of Benin and the Enugu Rangers. My name is Andrew Ekejuba, coming on live from Mobolaji Johnson Arena here in Lagos, and I have here with me Raymond.
Yeah, Andrew, it's another very interesting day here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Whenever you hear Johnson Arena, people will always remember the iconic Oniko waterfront. That name Oniko, comes with a lot of nostalgic feeling because it's the city of football here, right here in Lagos. And like my colleague said, I remain Raymond Nwadu, and together we'll be giving you a second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour analysis of what is going on here at the Oniko Stadium.
Thank you very much, Raymond. And quickly, we'll have the team lists for both sides. They filed out to the field of play. We'll have in the goalpost for Bendel Insurance, Joshua Baba is sporting jersey number 12. Stanley Okorom is sporting jersey number 23. Dede Moara is wearing jersey number 13. We also have Emmanuel Ugu sporting jersey number 5 for Bendel Insurance. Sporting jersey number 14 is Dennis Chigozie. Isaac Ano is wearing jersey number 17. James Orosaye is wearing shirt number 25. We still have Meya Orisha Wemi is the captain for Bendel Insurance. Moses Ajiboye and Kaedoke and Uche Collins completes the list for Bendel Insurance starting line. Quickly, Raymond, give us the team list for Rangers.
For Rangers, we'll have Lucky Abdullahi is in goal for them. He's wearing jersey number 33. We have Ikenna Steven in jersey number 32. Evans Obunda in jersey number 22. Austin Opara is wearing jersey number 15. Patrick Egonu is in jersey number 16. Ikechukwu Mba Mena is wearing jersey number 4. We have Chinemerem Ugu Eze. He's wearing jersey number 17. We have Savior Isaac in jersey number 8. We have Madufuru Kinsley in jersey number 7. We have Nero Silas in jersey number 19. Godwin Obaje in jersey number 11.
Yes, that reminds me, Godwin is an old soldier here. He has seen a lot of battles as far as football is concerned, domestically here in the country, and we are going to see a lot of fireworks. For substitutes for Bendel Insurance, Cletus Anthony is the substitute goalkeeper. Others are Suleiman Solihu, Richard Christopher, Efe Anabulele, Olijawa Martins, Victor Peter, Orarume Michael. Well, the game is on now, and the gentle header drops that one momentarily down, and that whistle goes for what looks like a free kick coming on from the player is down on the top there. Raymond, you saw that player reeling in pains for Rangers International. If you ask me, I'll tell you the weather is very calm, good for the game of football. That was an infringement coming all in favor of visiting Rangers International Football Club of Enugu. Raymond, so far so good. Very beautiful weather, good for football.
Yeah, it's a clement weather right here, and of course we don't expect anything less, but very positive encounter here between both sides. Like you know, these two sides, they share 10 trophies between them in the Federation Cup. While Rangers have 6, Insurance has 4. So it's a cracker here today.
Big cracker and a lot of fireworks. A chance coming from that end. Rangers making a desperate move from the edge of that goalpost there, but into touch. That ball goes for a corner. That should be the first corner kick of today's game. What a cracker of a match. The pressure is coming up. The tension is building up, Raymond.
When you talk about Bendel Insurance and Rangers, they are two very traditional teams, if I may say, in Nigerian league and in Nigerian football. And whenever they meet here, like this encounter tonight, is reminding us of the 1978 finals in Lagos. That encounter, the Bendel Insurance side, the Asenas of Benin ran away 3-0 victors. But in 1981, the Flying Antelopes of Rangers International came and responded very intelligently by beating Insurance by 2-0. But that was at the National Stadium in Surulere.
Fantastic memory, going down memory lane there, Raymond. I remember I have a good old friend. He was based in the United States of America, Francis Monidafe. He played in that match. He featured in that match. He was a ruthless defender, a no-nonsense defender. He kept Rangers at bay all throughout that game. And at the end, Bendel Insurance triumphed. And that's that year.
I know that the Flying Antelopes, they'll be wishing that the
old soldier, you may call him Godwin Obadje. But a free kick is coming. Godwin Obadje. But a free kick is coming. They've gotten a free kick to their begin. Ikenna, Steven takes it, and the ball comes back to Ikenna. What does he do? He high lifts the ball, but no harm at all. As goalkeeper for Bendel Insurance takes care of proceedings. I'm talking of Joshua Baba, bouncing the ball a couple of times. He takes with a very good throw into the center, out of the center line. The ball moves to this. Insurance boys are looking deadly. They're moving from the right flank, but nothing to worry about. Throw in it is coming to Bendel Insurance. These boys are building insurance. These boys are building up pressure. I can feel the tension. I can feel the heat. Building up pressure. I can feel the tension. I can feel the heat.
Has just been taken by the Insurance player from the right side there, and a cross into the vital area of the opponent. But that ball has been cleared. Danger averted already by Rangers, and ball right in the half of Bendel Insurance now. Very explicit control, but that touch was just too heavy as the ball rose into touch for a throwing advantage, Rangers.
Almost 5 minutes gone, and a couple of seconds on top of that. Rangers nil, Bendel Insurance nil. Round of 16 explosive encounter of the President Federation Cup, and I tell you, a lot is going into today's game. There's a lot of prestige, into this game. Everybody on the two sides, nobody would like to lose at this point in time of this tournament. This is a tournament that has produced a lot of giant killers in the past. And so a throwing it is coming to Bendel Insurance from this near side. He's quickly taking the gentle one. It is a header, takes it. Bendel Insurance was controlling, and another kick. The player is down on the top. Referee says play on. And Insurance now gathering storm from that far end. What does he do? He sends the outside right man who high lift. No, it was a low one. Clearance quickly. Rangers rallies around now. Let's see what they can do. Free kick it is. The whistle goes. Yes, that player is still reeling in pain. I'm talking of number 32, Shetet Ikenna Steven of Rangers. He was hit in course of play, and I think he's getting up gently. Yes, the referee is there. Yes, he's up on his feet. Really, all this kind of delays brings down the tempo of the game. We want to watch explosive game. And the Raymond, I can see how enthusiastic you're looking, waiting for who will score the opener here today.
Yeah, that's what everybody's waiting for here, and that's why the fans are singing away. They are waiting for the first goal so that everywhere can be thrown into a wide frenzy. But for the benefits of our viewers, Rangers is wearing their traditional white, and they're playing from the left side to the right side of the pitch, while Bendel Insurance is playing from the right side to the left side, and they're wearing all yellow.
Yes, I think I will also give a lot of kudos to whom it is due. GTI Group, strategic partner to the Nigerian Premier Football League and also to the Nigeria Football Federation on President Federation Cup. We have to give them a lot of kudos for repackaging our domestic football, and even this oldest domestic football. I'm talking of the President Federation Cup. This is their second year as a strategic partner to the NFF on this tournament, and you can see a lot of changes, Raymond.
In fact, I will tell you that GTI is the blood of Nigerian football at the moment. Without GTI, Nigerian football will not be what it is today. A lot of encomiums to the GTI group. They are doing a very marvelous job.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Raymond. Another kick coming from the end there. A header clears it for Bendel Insurance. 11 shattered player for Insurance clears that ball, but not quite. Rangers picks up the ball from the center line, and out of the center line the ball goes down. This is Rangers now planning and trying to see what they can do. Steven takes it. That ball cannons on a player, goes into touch for a corner kick, I think. That should be the second corner kick of today's game, all coming in favor of the Flying Antelopes of Enugu. Enugu Rangers International putting their feet down, trying to see what they can get in this early minutes of this explosive game. round of 16 President Federation Cup powered by GTI Group. I tell you, the two sides are really living up to expectations as I hand over the commentary this time to Raymond.
Yes, Andrew, about 8 minutes played in this encounter. I like the complexity of this game. Both sides are keeping the ball on the turf, just like we like it. You know, high possession, high pressing football, quality display here. This is a good advertisement for Nigerian football, a good advertisement for the President Federation Cup, and we expect that the goals will come raining very shortly. And the ball is now with Rangers, building very patiently from the rim. They are not in any hurry. Launches a high one into the opponent's half. Well defended there by Insurance. Oh, they have lost possession, and it's a throw-in now, and it's advantage to Bendel Insurance. Throw-in coming to Bendel Insurance. Quickly taken there. That's JC numbers 11 for Bendel Insurance. He finds his central defender who launches the ball back. They are going to pass to the man in the right flank. Still Insurance with the ball, building patiently, struggling with the ball there, right in the center circle. Oh, just couldn't locate his man there, loses possession, and now it's Rangers with the ball. Now ball back to their goalkeeper. Joshua Baba in goal for Bendel Insurance. He finds his fullback, who launches a high one into the opponent's half. And that ball, I believe he wants to shade him. Oh, the ball he's put the ball into touch for a throw into Rangers. Andrew.
Yes, if you ask me about the ball possession, I think I'll say it's 50-50. It's neither here nor there. Both sides have really settled down, to the game, and every person really watching each other with their different formations, trying to ensure that no water at all passes out that the breach. This time around, free kick is coming. Goalkeeper for Rangers International is about to take that. I'm talking of Lucky Abdullahi for Rangers International. High lifts that one straight into touch for a throw-in to Bendel Insurance of Benin. The boys from Benin are not leaving any stone unturned this time around. They want to get something at least for their long trip to Lagos. And the game is back into play. Another throw-in from the far side of the field of play there. All this time is coming in favor of Rangers International. The flyland to Antelopes of Enugu, the defending champions of the Nigerian Premier Football League. I'm talking of no other team than Rangers that has produced great stars. As Raymond was all reeling out the history behind this great club from Enugu that had the great players like Christian Chukwu, who just passed on recently at the age of 74. Yes, he has done his own bit. What is that led for other players that really love this game is also to give out their best and emulate the leadership skills of Chairman Chukwu. Ball back into play, Raymond.
Yeah, if we judge by how both sides advanced to this very round of 16, I think you would just give it to Bendel Insurance because they had almost like a walkover against Adamawa United, who they spanked by 3-0. Why for Rangers International it was a bit difficult. They had to go to shootouts against Heartland as they eventually won by 5-3 after full time, and the extra time ended 1-1. And so that's how it is. But it is a game here, and when it's Bendel Insurance against Rangers, anything can happen.
Thank you very much. Anything can happen, and nothing yet has really happened. A shot goes in there, but into touch. Harmless shot there. It was harmless, far away from the target. Nothing to panic about, nothing to worry about. The weather now is coming calm now. This place, they normally call it the waterfront in those days. I can feel the air, the natural air coming from the Atlantic Ocean right here at our back. It's cooling, and the fans are really enjoying themselves, drumming away, energizing their players to do their kick, giving their best for this game that is tied at a 0-0 situation here, Raymond.
Yes, it's been a ding-dong affair for both sides. I want to believe that they are just trying to, understudy each other and maybe when we get into midway into the game, they will eventually have to come out from their shells. But so far, so good. Both sides are still managing the game very effectively, and the game plan for both coaches seems to be working. It's still a 0-0 affair here at the Mobolaji Arena between Rangers International of Enugu and Bendel Insurance, and it's the President Federation Cup. Andrew.
Yes, wonderful game, good weather, good atmosphere, good football we are watching. Though we are yet to see goals, that ball is sent straight to the waiting list of goalkeeper for Rangers. Lucky Abdullahi balloons the ball to the air, and that player went high there with his 2 legs, but not to worry. Rangers fighting like wounded lions, yet they're not wounded, because we are yet to see a score. A true pass goes in to edge-shaded player. That's his savior, Isaac. He did it, he has a man on him. Oh, that defender for Rangers, he refused to let go. He refused to let go, because if he had allowed that savior to take what we call a cataclysmic shock at that vital area, I don't know what could have happened, Raymond. Good move by savior.
Very good move there. He tried to do it alone, but of course, it was in the vital area, and I know that the Rangers players and defenders were not given that chance to do the damage, and they effectively policed him and make sure that eventually he committed a foul. And that's a chance now for Insurance. Balloon there by Orosanya James. Orosanya James is wearing jersey number 25, I believe, for Bendel Insurance. He's a midfielder, an attacking midfielder to be precise. I know he was a former captain of Gateway before he joined Bendel Insurance. That was about 2-3 seasons ago.
Yes, he has matured, I think, and also Raymond. I was looking out for the Super Eagles coach here. You know, we have a lot of good players home front here, and this tournament, everybody knows it's a knockout tournament. You lose out, you go pack your bag and baggages and go home. At this point in time, the tension is there with the quality game. I think for the President Federation Cup round of 16, this is the biggest match, and I expected the technical team crew members to be here today to look at some of these good players that can also help in our quest in rebuilding the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
You are absolutely correct, Andrew. It beats my imagination that we can't find the NFF officials and even the technical crew of the Nigerian Super Eagles. They should be here watching this, because like you said, no match can be bigger than this. This is the final of the President Federation Cup, and so far so good. We've been expecting very high quality football here, and we expect that, of course, if they are not here, maybe they may be monitoring from home. But we expect that they should be here to watch things as it unfolds, you know. And that's Bendel Insurance, a high one into the opponent's half. Poor defending there. And it's a corner kick now. Corner kick for Bendel Insurance.
Oh yes, that should be the first corner kick for Bendel Insurance. They are first incursion into the corner area of Rangers International. It's coming from the left flank there, and all eyes are watching keenly to see how they will deal with this. This one looks highly convertible. A header shot there into far away from target. Raymond, my heart was almost missing its beat. You know, everybody is very expectant here, waiting for who will draw the first blood.
I expected him to jab the ball there, like they say in football, accuracy before power. He went for the volley, which is a very difficult technique to pull off. If he had gone for a jab, I think would have found the ball at the back of the net. And that's the goalkeeper for Rangers. His name is Abdullahi. He launches it a high one into the opponent's half. Still Rangers with the ball right in the heart of the center circle. Back to his defender. Building very patiently. They are not in any hurry. They are taking their time, trying to draw the opponent out of their own half. Still Rangers with the ball. Wonderful interchange of passing there. A high one into the opponent's half, but no problem for goalkeeper Joshua Baba in goal for Bendel Insurance. And now that's Bendel Insurance. Now with the ball. Moving the ball Still Insurance with the ball. Great pass, but that pass has been intercepted. Good defending from Bendel Insurance there. Now still ball with Rangers. Captain for Rangers there, he finds his fullback, his left fullback, still progressing with the ball. Loses possession now. A flying header there by the central defender for Rangers. The ball has been cut out and it's a throw-in now to Rangers. It's still in a situation here at the Oniko. I still call it Oniko because that is what that's what we know. That's what we really know. That's what we grew up with. But it's now the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, and it's the round of 16 President Federation Cup round of 16 between Rangers and Bendel Insurance.
Yes, taking our dear listeners down memory lane. The name of this tournament was Christians, after the office of the #1 citizen of this country. That was last year when GTI came in. This is our second year on this project, and it's been really progressing positively, you know, and you can see the quality of the game has also improved. There was a push there. The whistle goes for a harmless goal kick coming in favor of Bendel Insurance. I was saying earlier that this tournament is re-christened to the office of the Mr. President, the #1 citizen of this country. This tournament is a symbol of unity that joins both the low or high-end clubs in the country together. No matter how good you are, how bad you are, you have opportunity to have a shot at this tournament. So from the grassroots, this tournament progresses to the state level, to the national level. We've had this tournament named as a Coca-Cola FA Cup in the past, ITO Cup in the past. But when GTI came, sat down with the NFF, came up with this idea of naming this competition after the #1 citizen, you can see things are really progressing in line with the hope agenda of Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the field of play. This is Bendel Insurance in the ding-dong affair. What do they do? 17 shattered. Isaac Arnold takes that one. Goalkeeper runs out for Rangers. Rangers goalkeeper is out. Lucky takes it, clears that one momentarily. A chance is coming to Rangers. These boys are building up. Finding 32 shattered. He volleys into the 18-yard box. A chance is coming. Oh, it's been cleared. Oh, Bendel Insurance, so lucky, Raymond. These boys, you watch it. The flying antelopes are flying very high this time, trying to take the ball straight into the target.
Yes, that was a very lucky one for Bendel Insurance there. The flying antelopes are getting closer and closer. Like you said, this tournament is the oldest cup competition in the country. And of course, that's why you usually find a lot of upset. We remember the year when, Arugo Monkey, came on board and they were able to defeat Enyimba of Aba, and they went all the way to the semi-final in the national, FA Cup as it was called then. So that's the beauty of the, President Federation Cup. You never can say which team will win or will take the day, whether the big team or the small side. There's a lot of upsets in this tournament, and that spirit of upset has continued, So that's what we expect here. But this one is a very tough match because these are some of the biggest sides in Nigerian League. And like I said, before, Rangers is the defending champion of the Nigerian Premier League, and so it's expected that this match is going to produce a lot of fireworks. And that's a chance there for Rangers. He shoots, well defended there by the Bendel Insurance defender. Still chance not yet averted. Still Rangers with the ball. Oh, very good dummy there. But this time they lose possession, and it's a chance for Bendel Insurance to break. But ball has gone into touch for a throw-in to Bendel Insurance. Andrew.
I think the pressure is building up gradually. I see the way Rangers boys are utilizing the outside left flank. I think something is strong with the defending there for Bendel Insurance. They should really watch it. Their right full backs, you watch it. before the Rangers boys to capitalize on whatsoever errors are happening there to nick in the opener. Throw in it is it a free kick? Yes, a free kick it is. A whistle goes. The game is fast building up gradually. Both sides have really settled down to the game. Insurance boys taking control of the game. Nine-shirted Moewa, captain for the side. Oh, he has a man to beat. Couldn't beat him effectively. And a throw in it is. No, yes, a throw in it is coming to Bendel Insurance. It's going to be taken. A free kick it is by 13-shirted Dede Moara. Hans Akimbo with a powerful left footer. He takes it high. It just comes. Oh no. The whistle goes there. The whistle goes there. Free kick. A free kick. A little pushing. The referee has cautioned the players involved. And we pray this game will end well for the winner, because both sides have come to win here today on a very neutral turf. It's taking a high one indeed by goalkeeper Lucky Abdullahi. Another push there, players down on the side of Bendel Insurance. Oh, really in pains. There was a collision and the referee issues the first yellow card of today's game to Godwin Obaje. Obaje backs the first yellow card of today's game for Rangers for that ungentlemanly play. I want to commend the officiating today, top notch. We've not seen we've not seen any bad calls. Or have you seen any, Raymond?
No. I think the referee is doing a very great job in this encounter. We've seen about 26 minutes of play in this President Federation Cup between Rangers International of Enugu and Bendel Insurance of Benin. And that's a high one by the insurance team. The ball has gone into touch for a throw-in to Insurance. What I've seen in this game is that both sides are playing almost a similar pattern, and that's why they're finding it difficult to break each side or themselves. And that's a chance there for Insurance. And that's jersey number 7 for Rangers. Well chested down, good control, very exquisite control there. Good interchange of passing, but they lose possession, and it's a high one into Rangers half. Well, he has just been muzzled out of the ball, and it's a free kick, says the referee. Advantage Insurance.
You don't sleep on the ball, Raymond. You don't sleep on the ball. When you have the ball, you control the ball, you shield the ball. You don't sleep on it. And that was why that player just came and shoved him away and tried to put him at bay. But not to worry, a free kick he has finally gotten. Bendel Insurance having a free kick from that far end, from that near end, yes. It's going to be taken by Dede Moara. He's taking his time. He just spoke to eight-shirted Uche Collins. Uche is going back to the up front while Moala is about to take that free kick. He takes it, and heads it off. Into touch for the second corner kick coming for Bendel Insurance. Rangers should watch it so that a hunter may not be hunted. They should really watch it. Coming from the far right side of the field. Yes, a corner. He's taking his time. The referee is there, watching keenly. The whistle goes there. That player goes back to dress the ball one more time. The seconds are taking away almost 27 minutes of action into the first half of today's game, round of 16 game. He's taking a shot there. Oh, that could have been it, but not to worry. That ball is out of danger zone, and the throw in it is coming to Rangers of Enugu. The Flying Antelopes taking their time, making sure that no water passes across the bridge. Raymond, the tempo is going down once again. Is it really good for the game? Can we really see the curtain raiser in this first 45 minutes?
Yes, I don't think I will find any goal in this first 45 minutes from the way the game is progressing. But of course, like they say, football is like biscuits. You never know exactly where it can crack. And that's a chance for Rangers, but it's a goal kick now to Insurance. Like you said, the tempo is gradually coming down, and that shows that perhaps the players have understood themselves, and they are making sure that they keep everywhere tight so that no one will concede in this first half. But it's a very beautiful game here this afternoon at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena between Rangers International of Enugu and the Bendel Insurance. The game is progressing very beautifully well here. Both sides are doing really good. That's Oronsanya James for Bendel Insurance. Now in the center circle there, that is Insurance. Cooling down the tempo. Still Insurance with the ball. Trying to make incursion into the opponent's half right from the right side. And that must be a foul. Yeah, it's a free kick advantage, Insurance. It's still a knee situation here at the Mobolaji Arena, and it's the President Federation Cup round of 16 between Bendel Insurance and Rangers International. Good chest control there by Insurance. Still Bendel Insurance with the ball. He finds his right wing back. He floats it. No problems at all for goalkeeper Abdullahi Lucky in goal for Rangers. Goalkeeper Abdullahi Lucky taking his time there. He launches it a high one there into the opponent's half. Well defended there. Oronsanya James flicks it. That's the skipper for Rangers. Still Rangers with the ball. Oh, now ball back to goalkeeper Baba in goal for Bendel Insurance. That's Bendel Insurance now with the ball. Jersey number 8. The referee doesn't say anything wrong with that. He says play on. And that's a high one there by Rangers trying to. Oh, he tries to dribble his man, he tickles him. No. Well defended into touch for a corner kick advantage, Rangers. That should be the third corner kick here, Andrew, for Rangers.
Yes, exactly. Because you see, Raymond have been saying it, and that wing is so weak. Bendel Insurance will watch it, because Rangers have been exploiting that outside left flank for their side to see what they can get out of this. So the right full back man should watch it. I cannot shot, goes it there. Goalkeeper. Oh! The ball cannon on the body of the goalkeeper for Bendel Insurance. I'm talking of Joshua Baba. And the players, that free kick is coming momentarily. Yes, both sides are really hotting up once again with their moves. Desperate moves, I would say. The referee saw it all. He has gone to take a check at the goalkeeper for Bendel Insurance. Joshua Baba, maybe he got a hit. He's down there. The referee has called in the medical personnel. I didn't see what really happened, Raymond. I thought he went for the ball, and maybe he must have gotten a hit in the process.
No, I don't think so, but I think the ball jolted him somehow, because it was a very close save there. I must give kudos to the goalkeeper. That was a point-blank save, and he's the reason why Insurance is still in this game. But beautiful corner, beautiful connection, but thanks to goalkeeper Baba, who was called to duty, and he responded very effectively there. Time for water break as the goalkeeper is down there. He's being attended to by the medics. The ambience here at the Mobolaji Arena is very, very encouraging. There's so much dancing and singing here. The fans are thrilled by what they are seeing here this afternoon. It's the President Federation Cup round of 16 between Bendel Insurance and Rangers International of Enugu. Back to play now, and that's Insurance now with the ball. high one into the opponent's half. And this time to nobody in particular, but into the waiting hands of goalkeeper Lucky Abdullahi in goal for Rangers. Now still Rangers with the ball, loses possession. Nice chance for Insurance to break. And that's the captain of Insurance. He switches play quickly. And that's a chance for Insurance from the right side. Oh, he pulls it back. That's Orosaya James. And can he put the trigger? Reckless shot there.
Reckless shot indeed. I saw the calmness, the way they built up the tempo of that game from that end, but the finishing was very poor. I think the technical team of Bendel Insurance will really do a lot of talkings to these players during the halftime so that they can go home here with their heads high. We need goals because goals wins matches, and nothing short of that. Two players are down, they hit themselves in the process, and Bendel Insurance building up again from the far right end, and that's a loose one. Yes, a player blocks it on the side of Rangers, and a run for possession of the ball. Insurance, that player covers that ball momentarily, making sure that no one at all passes across the bridge. Insurance taking position of the game now. This is starting shattered Dede Moara. What does he do? And he switches the ball to the right flank now. Rangers should watch it. These boys are calmly sneaking into their own territory. And Moalo just traps that one in the process. A shot goes in there, but the neutralizer comes. That ball goes into touch. It cannon on somebody's body. Straight into touch it went for another corner coming to Bendel Insurance. These boys are up to something, I tell you. They are really making sure that their journey to Lagos will not be in futility. They want to see that they go home here with their heads high, back to Benin. We call them the Benin Arsenals. Let's watch and see whether their dream will come true. Corner kick coming from the right flank. He's taking a high one indeed. All heads are high, and the whistle goes. The player is down again on the side of Rangers. He's been helped up, gets up, knowing fully well that he must have played a tricky one there. And the referee is there talking to that player, making sure that he behaves himself and respects the spirit of fair play, which football is really known for. Fair play spirit, synonymous with the game of football and other sports, so to say. Goal, that's a free kick. Coming goalkeeper for Rangers, Lucky Abdullahi goes far back with a powerful right footer to the angels above. The ball drops down. A head-to-head torso there. Insurance trying to see what they can wriggle out, whether they can wriggle out of danger. Rangers on the move again. Oh, that ball goes into touch. There was a cannon of a shot. I had the noise. I thought it was a thunder. Raymond.
No, it was a cannon, like you said. It wasn't a thunder, but that was a good strike there, but well defended, and it's a throw-in or a free kick. The referee has just awarded a free kick to Rangers International of Enugu. I think what is happening here this afternoon is quite expected. These are both sides that know themselves very well. They know each other very well, and that's why it's a little difficult for them to break themselves down. I don't think I will be expecting much goals here. Maybe a single goal will do the magic. But a free kick in a very delicately poised position there. And let's see what he makes out of it. A good strike. Good idea, but the execution was not perfect. It's a goal kick now to Bendel Insurance.
Yes, the execution was poorly done. The way Isaac Xavier was dressing that ball, I thought he was going to take what our legendary Ernesto Conco used to call an intercontinental ballistic missile, but I didn't see any missile at all. It was a shot that went far away from danger, far away from target, leaving Rangers helpless. But it's not over yet. It's not over until it's over. Bendel Insurance piling up attack from the far right there. And they're moving gradually into the vital area of Rangers almost at the edge of the penalty box of Rangers. A header drop. It was a drop in a very low header that can really cause a big damage. Very low, gentle header. But Rangers should be thanking their stars that this time around that one did not find its way to the goalpost. Goalkeeper Abdullahi gets the ball this time. I'm sure he should have one or two talks with his defenders. Rangers are not really flying the way they should fly here this evening. I don't know what is wrong, whether they've lost their feathers or what they say, Raymond. Rangers are not really flying. They call them the flying antelopes. Today they are looking like, a team that is struggling to fly.
Like I told you, this is a game where both sides understand each other very well. They have met a couple of times both in the league, and now they are meeting in the Federation Cup. So it's not going to be easy. If you are expecting plenty of goals here, you wouldn't see that here. Like I told you, maybe a single goal will be what will separate both sides, and it's a chance there for Insurance trying to find a pocket pass, but that pass just couldn't get through to his teammate. When I saw that free kick, when he lined up that free kick, I was expecting to see a Chris Onhehe. If you remember that game, the Daman Miracle, Onhehe pulled up two magical free kicks from almost a similar position to give Nigeria a lifeline in that 4-4 debacle where Nigeria was 4 goals down and eventually equalized 4-4 with just 27 minutes to go.
Yes, we'll call that match the Daman Miracle. And miracles don't just often occur on daily basis. Once in a while we'll have it. We saw it in Atlanta Olympic Games. But a chance is coming to Rangers. This is a chance there. 7-second player for Rangers. He gets a chance. Oh, what is this? Goalkeeper holds it. Your mind. This is champion soccer. But I really blame 7-second player for Rangers for losing that beautiful chance. I'm talking of Maduforo Kingsley. He had the chance to decide the winner so far in this game at this early first half of tail end of this first half of the game. He has himself to blame. I would like to say that, Raymond. That was a beautiful golden chance, wasted really.
Andrew, he has no business trying to cut his man. All he needed to do was take the ball to his advantage, which is the right side, and shield off the defender with his left and pull the trigger. That's a golden opportunity wasted now. So it's still in a situation here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, and it's the Federation Cup round of 16, the President Federation Cup round of 16 between Rangers International of Enugu and Bendel Insurance. A high one into the opponent's half by the goalkeeper of Rangers, but well defended there by Bendel Insurance. And it's a chance for Insurance to break from the right side. That's Bendel Insurance, or Rosonya. He played for Enyimba, and that's a pull-out, very long cross, and that cross evaded everybody, and it's a throw-in to Rangers. I was talking about James Orosonya. He left Gateway for Enyimba of Aba before he came to Bendel Insurance.
Yes, I think Bendel Insurance, they have quality players, but they're just taking their time. They're very scared of making mistakes at this crucial stage of this tournament. They've held their head high when called upon, like just as you said. They walloped their opponents before coming here, before getting the round of 16 ticket. Rangers had to struggle with a penalty shootout over arch-rivals, Heartland Football Club of Owerri. 5-3 on penalties, they triumphed and get into this stage. So I think both sides, so far so good. We've not seen a goal on either of the sides, and the game is still on. We're almost closing to the 40th minute of this encounter, and Rangers International taking care of proceedings now. The boys from Enugu coming the ball down from this end, kick there, and then Rangers 7-shirted player Maduforo. What does he do? It's on the ground. A chance comes. Goalkeeper punishes it. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been it. Bendel Insurance should watch it. The pressure is becoming unbearable for them. anything can happen, Raymond. I can perceive a goal coming any moment from now.
That was a very good strike there, a very good attack, and of course you must give kudos to the goalkeeper of Bendel Insurance for that fantastic save. Joshua Baba in goal for Bendel Insurance. That was a low drive, but he was equal to the task, and it's a throw-in now, I believe, to Rangers International. Throw-in to Rangers. It's still in here between Rangers International of Enugu and Bendel Insurance of Benin. Throw-in taken, and that's a chance there. First touch let him down, and it's a chance there for Insurance to break. Through pass there, gets his man, and if just to nobody, he would have delayed that cross, but he decided to make it as quickly as possible. But this time, the ball was to an opponent. And another chance there for Rangers. A free kick there. Free kick advantage to Insurance. Goalkeeper Joshua Baba has been tested a couple of times here in this encounter, and he has really proved his mettle. That's Insurance now. Taking their time gently, building patiently from the rim. Not in any hurry at all. Streaming the passes from left to right. Even bringing goalkeeper Baba into the thick of things. Back to goalkeeper Joshua Baba. Good control. Very beautiful first touch. You know, these days, if you're not a playing goalkeeper, you barely can have a chance in Europe. And that's goalkeeper Baba again. He must be left-footed. I like the way he controls the ball. Wonderful football artistry here by Bendel Insurance. That is Rosario James. He's been shoved off the ball, and he gets a free kick for his troubles. We remember that in the Holy Books, when the Israelites sang this song, the walls of Jericho came down crashing. Which wall will come down here? Is it the wall of Insurance or the wall of Rangers? Andrew?
I don't know, Raymond. Any wall can crash any moment from now, because I can see Bendel Insurance are building up seriously from that far end. And it's just remaining 3 minutes. Yes, 3 minutes to the end of the first 45 minutes of this encounter. That means we're deep into the game. First half, 42 minutes gone. And a couple of seconds gone also. Corner kick is coming from the right flank in favor of Bendel Insurance. I don't know whether this will be the trigger pulling session they've been waiting for. That corner is taken, floated high. A head that takes it down. Rangers fighting very hard. They've taken control. They're flying antelopes. Now flying. Let's see what they will do with this. This is a very golden opportunity. That player gallops down there, beating 1-2 players in a row. He takes a shot. Oh my, you're mine. I was almost shouting a goal. But Bendel Insurance should thank their stars. These boys from Enugu, they have worked extremely hard, but their kicks have really disappointed them severally. And the Insurance boys should really watch it. They're giving them a lot of space, Raymond. A lot of space for them to operate and cause a lot of havoc.
I think it's Joshua's run up front there. The legendary Joshua, his run up front was what caused that problem for Insurance. A player is more dangerous off the ball than on the ball. But a lot of footballers don't know this. If you are a good striker, you are not expected. That's a chance there for Insurance. The chance for Rangers. Can that be? Oh, I think it's a penalty. Yes, a penalty. Penalty to Rangers International. The goalkeeper clipped his foot. They have been coming with the pressure. And eventually, I think the wall of Insurance, the ancient Benin Kingdom, is about to crash.
I don't know. This is quite entertaining, lovely, and the way the boys from Benin, the way they've exposed their goalkeeper to so much dangers, really helped Rangers to get this. So the goalkeeper gets a yellow for that gentlemanly behavior, despite the fact that he was penalized for clipping his 2 legs on that player of Rangers and bringing him down in a very dangerous manner, and also getting a penalty in that course. Instead of showing remorse, he was busy trying to go and argue with the referee. Penalty it is. All eyes watching now. A penalty against Bendel Insurance. A player for Rangers walks up to take that. That is 11-shirted Godwin Obaje. Obaje taking his time. The referee is cautioning the other players to please get out of the vital area before the taking of the penalty. Godwin Obaje, a man who has seen so many wars, soccer wars. Dressing the ball again. I can feel the temperature of the arena now is fever pitch. Obaje, goalkeeper Joshua Baba, can he prove that he's equal to the task? Very tall, lanky. Obaje, the whistle goes. 1, 2, takes it! It is in the net! Goal for Rangers International. Godwin Obaje puts Rangers up. First goal of this game, round of 16 game, President Federation Cup, Rangers International of Enugu, the Flying Antelopes, the Coal City Boys. 1 goal up, Bendel Insurance, 1 goal down. Raymond, so far so good.
Almost at the last kick of the first half, an experienced Joshua Obaje or Godwin Obaje has just put Rangers International ahead. And it's Rangers now 1, Bendel Insurance 0. What a goal. What a goal from the penalty spot there. Calmly and coolly executed there by Godwin Obaje. Andrew, what an experienced player.
Yes, he was not in a haste. He saw the opportunity and grabbed the opportunity with both hands, converted the goal, and you can see the Bendel Insurance supporters are, they'll be asking themselves what really has hit them. That is it. The end of the first 45 minutes of this encounter. We'll be reviewing this first 45 minutes to ask ourselves some very pertinent questions. What really went wrong with Bendel Insurance? Because actually we saw the pressure coming. But we have to give kudos to whom kudos is due. I'm talking of GTI Asset Management and Trust Limited, strategic partners to the Nigeria Football Federation and the President Federation Cup, for repackaging, restructuring, repositioning Nigerian football for greatness. We have to give GTI a lot of kudos for making this event a very sweet one. And I know next season, the standard, the quality of the game will get higher, because this was last season. It was the maiden entry of GTI into this oldest domestic cup competition in the country. We are in the second year as strategic partners, and I can say definitely GTI has done pretty well in terms of the organization and management of this tournament.
No doubt, Andrew, the organization has been top-notch, and the quality of football we've seen here this afternoon has been very, very entertaining between both sides here. I'm talking about Rangers International and Bendel Insurance of Benin. It's been a very fascinating first half, and it ended at halftime. Rangers 1, Bendel Insurance 0.
Thank you. We've done quite fine as far as the commentary. So far, so good. We've had a very pretty game, a game that has seen both sides really exchange a lot of fireworks. And Raymond, Let's go down to memory lane. What really transpired in the first 45 minutes? Take us down memory lane, how it all happened.
Battle to the opponent, but eventually when Rangers took the initiative, Rangers were coming like bees. They had, the closest opportunities at different times. They had the goalkeeper of Insurance being called to duty. Twice he saved the Insurance from going, down. I'm talking about goalkeeper Joshua Baba for Insurance. But this time around, when the pressure became too intense, when the pressure became too much, he gifted a penalty to Rangers, and that penalty was calmly and coolly converted by experienced Godwin Obaje for Rangers. And so far, so good. The Flying Antelopes are flying here this evening at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, formerly known as the Oniko Waterfront. And it is the President Federation Cup round of 16 match between Bendel Insurance of Benin and Rangers International of Enugu. Like we told you initially, whenever these two sides meet, it's always a firework, it's always a cracker, and it reminds us of what happened in 1978 right there at the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. It was Bendel Insurance who spanked, Rangers by 3-0 in 1978. But in 1981, the, Arsenals of Benin came back and responded, beautifully well, or rather Rangers, in 1981 responded by beating Insurance by 2-0 in that epic final at the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. And that's how it has been here in the first 45 minutes here between Rangers International of Enugu and Bendel Insurance. It's been a very fascinating first half, and we expect that the second half will even be better with the Rangers leading by a 1-0. Don't go nowhere. We're still very much around, and very shortly the second half will commence. And my colleague Andrew has just gone down as we await the second half, and we hope that the first half has been very, very, interesting for the viewers who have seen the best of football, best of Nigerian football, and the President Federation Cup can't be anything bigger than this. I think this is the final of the final.
Okay, thank you very much, Raymond. We have in our midst our special advisor to Mr. President on grassroots sports, Mr. Deboye. You're welcome on commentary, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, briefly, you came, you saw, and you are still seeing what happened in the first 45 minutes. Your impressions?
We've seen artistic football today. Firstly, let me appreciate GTI. They've changed the face of football in Nigeria for the past few years. What they are doing so far, you're going to see an improved President Federation Cup.
Yes, you like a prophet, you are talking like a prophet. I don't know. What makes you think, what are your feelers? What are the feelers you're getting?
We've been in this system for many years. I've been an administrator, especially football in Nigeria, before I've been getting this appointment. And we know how we've been going through with Federation Cup, not President Cup now, Federation Cup then. But with what we've seen so far, we've seen President Federation Cup, a baby of GTI. And with what we've seen so far, it shows GTI are doing a lot for the improvement of sport, especially the grassroots sport, from grassroots to the highest level. I appreciate them, I appreciate GTI, I appreciate NFF, I appreciate National Sport Commission, and I have that belief that sport will surely improve in Nigeria, especially football.
And for very good observers of the game, I hope this tournament is in line with the hope agenda of Mr. President.
You see, I said earlier in my interview last week with RICV, I said GTI have put the face of football in this country to a new shape. And with the confidence I have in them and the presidency and the National Sports Commission, we know it's Presidential Federation Cup being sponsored by GTI, you're going to see a lot of improvement and going to see a better Federation Cup in this country.
Thank you very much. And we know you've been a grassroots man, you've been there, you have seen it all. There's nothing anybody will tell you. What is the future of grassroots football in this country going forward?
I have that belief with our president, the Hope Agenda, with what you've seen so far with the National Sport Commission encouraging the younger generation, the less privileged, and have that belief grassroots is doing a long way. Very, very soon we're going to get there. Let's start with Principal Cup, with School Sports, with Headmasters Cup. All these are in line with our program. And with my office as the Senior Special Assistant to Mr. President on Grassroots Sport, you should be expecting a lot from us.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Your final message to Nigerians?
My final message for us to all support, because football brings us together in this country. Sport brings all of us together. There's no tribal issue on it, and I want all Nigerians to have that belief in the president, to have that belief in the sponsor of this Presidential Federation Cup, and have that belief that Nigeria is going to get there very soon.
Thank you very much. That's it. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Raymond, it's been a very wonderful day, with us on commentary here today. We're almost summarizing on what's really transpired the first 45 minutes. Rangers had to wait till the death of the first half to record the one-goal lead so far. Take a cozy look at the build-up of that penalty. How did you see it? How did you see the whole move by Rangers?
Like the Brazilians would say, jogo bonito, the beautiful football. The build-up to that penalty was very, very interesting. And we saw it coming, because when pressure comes like this, of course, it's definitely the goalkeeper that will be at the receiving end. It is out of, that pressure that the goalkeeper went and eventually clipped the foot of the up-rushing Rangers striker and eventually conceded that penalty, which is what has separated both sides this afternoon here, talking about Rangers International against Bendel Insurance of Benin. And the President Federation Cup round of 16 match here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in the city of Lagos, the city of excellence, like they say. This is where the best of football, this is where the best of players are being molded into champions. The likes of Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, we are all molded here in the city of Lagos. But we're talking about the President Federation Cup, the oldest club competition in Nigeria, and what we have seen here between both sides this afternoon has been nothing short but a final before the final, and that's why you're not finding too many chances in this game, as both sides are making it very difficult for any of the teams to penetrate. But so far Rangers is having the upper hand, and it might just be a repeat of what happened in 1981 when they responded to what Bendel Insurance did to them in 1978. We're giving you just history of the President Federation Cup, and this tournament has evolved over time, like my colleague Andrew said, from the Challenge Cup to the FA Cup to the I2 Cup to the Federation Cup, and now to the President Federation Cup. And with the strategic partners of the NFF, GTI, coming in here with all the funds and all the expertise, the President Federation Cup is really, really giving Nigerians plenty to cheer.
Yes, there's this news flying around that the GTI, the sponsors of the President Federation Cup, sponsors of the Nigerian Premier Football League, we are not sponsors. We are strategic partners. Just as the name goes, it's the duty of GTI to energize this league. Reposition it, restructure it, and ensure that this league competes with other leagues globally. GTI has put in a lot. What GTI is doing to Nigerian football is more than being a sponsor. Every aspect of the game, both the management, getting the necessary requirements needed for a league to thrive and compete with other leagues. We'll talk of the English Premiership, the German Bundesliga, the Serie A. We know we have the numbers. Nigeria have the numbers. We have the numbers, we have the market. We have a lot of supporters of all these clubs here and there. But what GTI is doing is to reposition the league, bring back the fans, restructure it, make it more transparent, make it more visible, ensure that these matches are streamed live, globally within with the OTT platform, DTT and DTH platforms. Ensure that anywhere matches are being played in this part of the world, as far as it concerns the Elite League, as far as it concerns the President Federation Cup, the world will be watching. because we have quality players at the grassroots level playing this beautiful game. And so that's what GTA has so far done. Yes. So far so good. I'll say first half ended 1-0, Rangers up, and the Bendel Insurance really have to struggle very hard, work very hard, dig deep to ensure that this match they won't just lose it on a platter, you know. But I know definitely in a game of football and a knockout tournament of this nature, somebody somewhere must go down. I mean, one of the clubs must go down this evening, and that is why this match was brought to a very neutral ground. And the two sides have traveled all the way from Enugu, all the way from Benin, with their fans, you know, giving them, pepping them up, supporting them, making sure that the spirit of the players remains high. I have here with me Jerome. Jerome is seasoned sports journalist, noted for his eyes on the league. One of the few journalists that have really worked hard to look at the league, to expose the league to, both in the print and electronic media platforms. He has really worked very hard. Jerome, you're welcome on commentary.
Good evening, sir. So nice to be here.
It's a pleasure. First half, 1-0, Rangers up, Bendel Insurance down. Yes, your own submission.
The game, at the beginning, it was like two big horses trying to size themselves up. Little chances created. Everybody was trying to be careful. Though it was a very beautiful and tactical game. But, going into the break with a 1-goal lead at the end of the first half will give you a morale booster coming out in the second half. I think Rangers, their tails are up now because they are 1 goal up, but you can never write off Insurance. It's going to be a tough second half.
So you're saying Rangers should not jubilate?
Not yet, Uhuru, because this Insurance team I'm seeing here now, there are no pushovers, and they're going to come back stronger and smoky in this second half. I hope there will be more goals because the game will still produce more goals, and Rangers, watch it out.
Yes, let's look at the goalkeepers, both sides. I mean, who do you think must have been on duty more than the other?
I think it was an even first half for the goalkeepers. It was a balanced first half. Both keepers were a bit tested, and they came up with some brilliant goalkeeping. So I think the goalkeepers have done their job so far. Only that Rangers found the back of the net through a penalty kick well struck by a seasoned and veteran player Obaje. So put Rangers up. So I think the goalkeepers have done so well. Both sides have done so well. So we hope for a better second half.
Yes, we're all looking out to the second half. The both sides are back into the pitch of play, and we're expecting commentary to comment any moment from now. Jerome, your final words, to the both sides. What will you advise them to do going forward?
These two teams are traditional teams, and anyone that qualifies from here will really deserve it. So the second half, I think the better side should win.
Thank you very much, Jerome. Once again, your surname?
Jerome Obunenta.
Thank you very much, Jerome Obunenta. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure having you on commentary today. The second half is about to commence. The two sides are back to the field of play. We are all counting down for the commencement of the second half of this match, and you can see Rangers are really quite stable because they are 1 goal up, and for Bendel Insurance to see them back into this game, they must cancel that 1 goal to be assured of a victory today. So far, so good. As the whistle commencing the second half of this game. Rangers having a touch to the ball this time around, and the floater goes to Bendel Insurance on territory. Goalkeeper for Bendel Insurance, Joshua Baba, making a touch, finds the right full backman for Bendel Insurance, who takes a high one. A gentle header drops the ball. 7-shirted Madofro sends it to 11-shirted player for Rangers, Godwin Obaje, the man who scored the goal for Rangers via the spot kick there, a penalty kick. Insurance building up from the rear this time around. They've been beaten once, twice shy they are. Isaac Arnold for Insurance, finding Stanley. Stanley locates Mayowa, And they're just tossing the ball here and there. I think they're trying to make use of space. Throwing it is coming from that end. Yes. Raymond, you're back. The second half is up and running.
Yes, we expect that in the second half, Bendel Insurance will definitely come out of their shares and try to pressure Rangers, who are leading by 1-0 now. And like I just said, Insurance is knocking, and that ball has been waywardly ballooned over the bar for a goal kick to Rangers International. It's just about 2 minutes into the second half, and there's a President Federation Cup round of 16 between Bendel Insurance of Benin and Rangers International of Enugu, who currently lead now by 1-0, courtesy of that Godwin Obaje penalty goal at the death of the first half. Goal kick taken high one into the opponent's half by the goalkeeper of Rangers. That's jersey number 7. Now Rangers trying to coordinate themselves from the left side. A cross headed into touch for a goal kick to Insurance. Still 1 goal here for Rangers International of Enugu against Bendel Insurance of Benin. Goal kick taken there by the goalkeeper of Insurance into Rangers half, and that's Insurance now with the ball. It dazzles his man, keeper of the side. Very good turn in there, like a Baba's chair. And now a chance for Rangers to break from the left side. Man foul there. Free kick, says the referee, who tries to protect jersey number 11 for Rangers. It's Rangers 1, Bendel Insurance 0. Now, ball back to Rangers. Jersey number 10, captain of the side. It's Rangers with the ball. Moving the ball very intelligently and beautifully well. Making use of every available space. But this time around, the pass went waywardly into touch for a throw-in to Insurance.
So far, so good, Raymond. Second half, just like the opening minutes of the first half also, both sides are coming to the pitch with high hopes. And let's see whether Rangers will keep their 1-goal lead to the end of the 90 minutes of this epic encounter. The referee's whistle goes again. I think it's cautioning. Yes, a free kick, but it's cautioning some players there, members of the bench of Rangers. It now allows the game to continue. Game resumes. Raymond.
The free kick to be taken there by Dede for Insurance. Mohara Dede in jersey number 13. He takes it. And that's a dangerous one there. Very dangerous collision there between the goalkeeper of Rangers and an approaching striker of Bendel Insurance. The goalkeeper of Rangers is currently down now, but not Ado. Andrew, what is your take in the second half? What do you think about the second half so far?
Well, I think both sides are still being very cautious. That was a free kick taken. Goalkeeper rushed to save the ball. And that Rangers player, both of them, the Rangers goalkeeper clashed with Bendel insurance player in course of trying to save that ball. And both of them are down, but one is up. The insurance player is up, but Rangers goalkeeper, Lucky Abdullahi, is still reeling in pains with his back on the turf. Is this a tactic to delay or waste time? I think goalkeeper finally has been helped up. And game resumes quickly. Free kick. Rangers goalkeeper Lucky Abdullahi goes back to take it right there inside his vital area. He's still looking perturbed. The seconds are ticking away. I think this is not really the best way to go about this. Finally, he takes it, finds his left fullback man, a header from Steven, and the chance is coming to Rangers. They're running up there, and a quick clearance from the left fullback of Bendel Insurance. Clears that ball momentarily for another throw-in. This time to come into Rangers. Let's see. The goalkeeper for Rangers is down again. Oh my, oh my. The player is really hot. The goalkeeper is really hot. The attention of the referee has been drawn. And the referee is calling on one of the match officials to come forward. A red card handed to an official of Rangers. The no-nonsense referee is there. Lucky Abdullahi undergoing treatment at the far end of the goalpost. I think, Raymond, we don't need this kind of delay, so to say. You know, it kills the spirit of the game and deadens the ability to attack and raise the tempo of the match.
Andrew, the goalkeeper is very important when it comes to football. If the goalkeeper is not fit enough, there's no point continuing. That would be very catastrophic for his team. So he has to be in his best shape, and if he cannot continue, he has to call for a substitution. So, and that's why you find out that whenever the goalkeeper is down, the referee must compulsorily stop the game. So I don't think that he's pretending about it. It's not about time wasting here. I think the goalkeeper may truly be hurt, but you never can tell because players are full of cheer tricks, and you know. But that's what it is, though. They're leading by 1-0, so it might just be one of those antics to buy some time for themselves. But I just really hope it's not as bad as it's pretending it to be. It's Rangers 1, Bendel Insurance 0, and it's the President Federation Cup round of 16 right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos. Andrew.
Yes, this is the city of excellence, and we're watching an excellent game here. We're watching a very cool, calm game here. We've not had any major eventuality. Both sides have really lived up to billing. At least with one goal up, it shows that at least we'll have a result to take home if it eventually ends this way. But be it as a game that you cannot just predict in a jiffy, anything can happen in a game of this nature. These two teams are really traditional teams, traditional to their fans, traditional to followers of the beautiful game in Nigeria and abroad. Both sides have clashed on several occasions, and 1978 was the peak of it all when Bendel Insurance overran Rangers then. before Rangers came back to get their own pound of flesh. But that's it. That's it. The goalkeeper is going out. The man looks worn out, really injured. He's been helped out. Oh, that's the end of the road for his continuous participation in today's game. And I can see a substitute goalkeeper will be coming in for Rangers. I hope this substitute goalkeeper should be able to hold himself and keep this substitute goalkeeper for Rangers. Cletus Anthony, the substitute goalkeeper for Rangers. Oh yes, Raymond, so far so good. The seconds are ticking away. And actually, I don't understand what is really happening now this time, because it's like this is a pure delay tactics on the side of Rangers. You know,
like I told you, Andrew, I don't think this is a delay tactics. I think the goalkeeper is truly injured, and that is the reason why he's being subbed now. I don't think that any coach or any player will want to feign injury and want to be substituted in a very crucial match like this. Players always like to play. Players always want to be in the field. When you find a goalkeeper, being subbed here, you know that there's definitely something wrong with him. And I think the substitute goalkeeper here is Divine Onwara. And he's taking the place of the number one goalkeeper, Lucky Abdullahi, who is injured and has been stretched out.
okay, let's see whether Divine will bring luck to Rangers and ensure that this one goal lead is maintained and protected from danger. Game resumes, ladies and gentlemen. I remain yours sincerely in sports, Andrew Ekejuba. Round of 16 match involving Rangers and Bendel Insurance, all happening here at Mobility Johnson Arena, Lagos, the city of excellence, or the center of excellence. The fans of Bendel Insurance, they're not giving up because we still have a long way to go. Let's see the center referee. The match officials are taking their time, ensuring that this match ends well in terms of quality officiating and what have you. We've had almost 15 minutes of stoppage time. Time wasted. So the game restarts. Throw in taking from the far end there by Rangers. A low one. Chester returns it back to the thrower, and Bendel Insurance seeing this as an opportunity. Divine Onwara making his first touch on the ball. A substitute goalkeeper for Rangers in today's game. With a powerful left footer, he takes it out. 7-shirted Maduforo. He's been dispossessed of the ball. Insurance takes over proceedings. Good play there by Bendel Insurance. Uche Collins volleying that one to 17-shirted player for Bendel Insurance. He takes a low shot, it's been neutralized. Rangers taking over. Yes, a true pass comes to Maduforo, who's stuck short on the ball, returns it to Evans Owunda. Evans takes a high lifter. Insurance takes over now. Action versus action, I'll say. Bendel Insurance closing in into the vital area of Rangers. Let's see what comes out of this. A good volley there, header! Goalkeeper Onwara, equal to the task. Equal to the task. Good test, good save, good catch, good moves. Raymond, fantastic move.
Very good save there by the goalkeeper, but I must tell you that that was poor marking by the Rangers defense, because that striker was just all alone there and he had just the goalkeeper to beat. But fortunately for the goalkeeper, he was well positioned and he was able to save Rangers from what would have been an equalizer. It's still Rangers 1, Insurance 0. Free kick. Free kick. Free kick, says the referee. It's free kick to Rangers, to Insurance. Quickly taking the high one into Rangers' own half. Well defended. As ball rose into touch for a throw-in to Bendel Insurance.
Game continues. The pressure is building up once again against Rangers International of Enugu. It's quickly taken. Goal kick it is. Oh, a corner. The Benin boys are building up from that far end. The whistle goes momentarily. And the chance comes. That player, in a very corny manner, went so low with his head, but missed that chance by whiskers. And so Rangers should be thanking their stars that this one did not rattle them. And so a goal kick is coming to Rangers of Enugu. Divine Onwara in control, takes the ball, puts it in the top, goes back to gather momentum, and with a powerful left footer, high lifts the ball. Insurance takes care of proceedings. Rangers, 2 players on odd one. I think Bendel Insurance are trying to make out something, trying to dig deep, taking opportunities as they come, but their finishing has really been poor, Raymond.
Andrew, it's quite expected. Rangers is winning, so definitely Insurance will want to take the battle to their opponents, and as it were now, it is Rangers who are on the back foot as Insurance is piling the pressure and looking for that elusive equalizer. But let's see how it goes, as Rangers so far has failed to capitulate. They are still holding their own and still leading by a goal to nothing. It's a free kick now to Rangers. They are not in any hurry. Taken quickly there by jersey number 22 for Rangers, and James the pass to the skipper right in the center circle. Still Rangers with the ball. Daily Darling. Still Rangers. Jersey number 22 goes back to his goalkeeper, Divine Honora. And it's a throw-in. Throw-in now to Rangers. It's a throw-in as Rangers still lead by 1-0 against Bendel Insurance in the President Federation Cup round of 16 match here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos.
And from the way things are, I think Bendel Insurance have taken the battle to Rangers' own area, making sure that this 1-goal lead is cancelled. Goal kick to Rangers International Fenugu. Divine Honora is taking it. It is a right footer, very high one indeed. The ball crosses the center line. A very poor control of the game there on the side of Bendel Insurance, which ends Rangers International a throw-in. Round of 16, President Federation Cup, Mobolaji Johnson Arena is the arena, the venue of action. Rangers, Bendel Insurance. Rangers up by 1 goal here, and let's see what happens. That's Turkey player for Rangers. 7-shotted player for Rangers, Maduforo. What does he do? Beat into that. He's 13-shotted player for Bendel Insurance. What a good pull out there comes. A clearance. High one indeed. Rangers, they're falling back to defend their 1-goal lead. My oh my.
Andrew, Rangers is living dangerously here. They just have to push out. It's 1 goal is nothing. You can't be defending just a single goal lead. They have to come out, otherwise they may have themselves to blame at the end of the day. But it's still 1-0 here in favor of Rangers as Bendel Insurance spy the pressure. Now it's goalkeeper Divine Honora, who replaced the injured goalkeeper for Rangers. It's Divine Honora, high one there. And both now in possession of Rangers. And that's the captain of the side. His first touch let him down. He's gifted possession back to Bendel Insurance, who are searching very seriously for that equalizer. And now is the skipper for Rangers. Very good dribble there, calm, cool and calculating. And that is Gordon Obazi sheeted off the ball there by the defenders of Insurance. Insurance taking their time now, trying to build yet again from the rim. And that is James Orosonya. Can he pull the trigger from that? He shoots. Well defended there. And ball has gone into touch for a throw-in to Bendel Insurance. Andrew.
Well, Raymond, I don't want to say this, but the truth of the matter is that Rangers are soaking up the pressure here from Bendel Insurance, and Insurance are really also trying to take shots from any part of the field to see whether a half chance can be converted to a full chance, just like this one that just occurred down. A harmless kick that went harmlessly into touch. Back to the field of play, the goalkeeper, the substitute goalkeeper for Rangers, Divine Honora, takes that one out. Insurance trying to control the game, but the Flying Antelopes are leaving no room for mistake this time around. They have They are gradually carrying the battle back to Bendel Insurance gradually, as they are suddenly leading here by a long goal scored by a penalty at the death of the first 45 minutes of the game. Bendel Insurance, a good control from the center line, and four-shirted player for Rangers, Ikechukwu Mbemena. There's control this time around, but Insurance gets the better of the game through Moses Ajiboye. Mine. The two sides are still sizing themselves up, and the two pass goes in. Oh mine! The nearest in the second half for an equalizer. I don't know what that player is watching and allowed that kind of ball to slick away from him. I was expecting the back of the net to shake, but I never saw that happen.
That was a very dangerous cross, just begging for a tap-in, but unfortunately, the onrushing Bendel Insurance striker could not just get that needed touch that would have resulted into an equalizer here for Bendel Insurance. It's still Rangers 1, Bendel Insurance yes to score, but I must tell you here that Insurance is piling the pressure on Rangers, who have decided to sit back, but I must tell you that that's a very, very dangerous approach to this game this evening. They just have to come out, otherwise they might just be conceding a goal here if they don't take time. But I must tell you, maybe that's the plan from the coach, Fidelis Ilichukwu, and it's a chance now for Rangers to break, but that pass was just too strong there as ball goes into touch for a throw-in to Bendel Insurance. Andrew, what do you think is Fidelis Ilichukwu will be thinking at this point in time of the game?
I think what he should be thinking is how to, possibly get a second goal and end this game in a very palatable manner, But that second goal is not forthcoming. They've been caged in their own area by Bendel Insurance, and you can see the floater there, all into Rangers' own vital area. And indeed, I tell you, unless Rangers decide to come out and stop packing the balls at the back of their defense, I think this game will be balanced. The few times Rangers have managed to come out, you saw what happened. So freak of chances there, but that is football for them. They know what they want from today's game. I think any of the two teams must have really planned for victory. But for now, Rangers is having it all to themselves, one goal up, while Insurance are struggling to see whether they can get an equalizer. Goalkeeper Nara managed to escape from that attack, and here comes Bendel Insurance, Moses Ajiboye with the ball, finding 23-shirted Stanley. Cannons the ball, but Rangers takes over to Chinemerem Ugweze. Chinemerem takes the ball up front. Rangers moving from there. That is Godwin Obaje getting a throw-in for his solo run there. So far, so good. Rangers leading by a long goal. Insurance struggling to see whether they can get an equalizer before thinking of getting victory.
Andrew, I think the difference in today's encounter is the fact that Rangers is the better side going forward. They are more organized, in the final third. Insurance builds very well from the rim, but in the final third, they are not as effective and coordinated as they are in the first and second half of the game. So that is the difference here. Rangers in the final third is a better organized side, and they've created more chances, except for the second half that Insurance have not come out, trying to get that needed equalizer. It's a free kick, but so far I think I can see Insurance is about to make a double substitution here. Yes, double substitution for Bendel Insurance, and Rangers is also trying to, make a substitution here to counter whatever Insurance is throwing at them. But so far so good for Rangers here, as they still lead by a goal to nothing, while Insurance, who has a free kick now, is trying to see how they can open up this Rangers tight defense. Goalkeeper Honora Divine is yet to be beaten here. It's a free kick, a chance for a coiler, an in-swinger, but well defended there by the Rangers back line. And a chance there for Rangers to break. A nice goalkeeper for Bendel Insurance, who has started. Goalkeeper Lucky Abdullahi was injured for Rangers, and he was substituted, and Divine, who is now with the ball, Divine Honora, replaced him in the second half. And the difference here in this match this afternoon is the penalty by experienced Godwin Obaje, who made no mistake from the spot to give Rangers the lead here in the President Federation Cup round of 16 match between Rangers and Bendel Insurance right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in the heart of Lagos here. It's a free kick just as Rangers is lining up 3 substitutions here to beef up their team and show up any weak link here. Coach Fidelis Iluchukwu is not taking any chances, Andrew.
Not at all. If you want to take a chance, not at this pivotal time of this game, not at all this time. It's a very crucial moment, and Rangers are really holding on to their 1-goal lead with both hands, and they are not looking back. It seems Bendel Insurance are also very ambitious to get something out of this game. That free kick is taking more of a ding-dong affair. Rangers International breaking away from that end. A good one it is. Rangers. But Insurance have taken over. That player is down but not out. Free kick it is coming to Bendel Insurance of Benin. Stanley Okorom. If you take it, he takes it. Very high one into the penalty box. A gentle header. Another header. Head-to-head tussle inside the 16-yard box. A chance comes there. That shot was neutralized. And Rangers taking the battle back to the Bendel Insurance. Only a true pass there. Oh, a neutralizer comes in the present, and the player is down on the side of Rangers. Right there inside the center circle area. Very explosive game. Yes, I said it. You can get the best of this game when both sides open up and stop packing the balls at the back. The best form of attack, the best form of defense is massive attack. And that is what great teams like Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona that are using to decimate their opponents week in, week out in their various leagues. Massive attack, massive defense, energy sapping game. And as a player, you can't play such game if you don't have the stamina to go the extra mile. That's why they call the kind of football Liverpool plays as a gang pressing. Back to the field of play. This is Rangers walls in their way through. A chance is coming from that striker. He takes a shot. He cannot for somebody. Oh, another shot there. Rising shot it was. A good one. Raymond, so far so good.
Yes, Andrew, it's gradually turning to an end-to-end encounter here between both sides as both teams go at each other. Talking about Rangers and Bendel Insurance. I think with the match and clock winding away here, Rangers have finally come out from their shares and they are ready now to rumble with Insurance. And that is what is expected here, because defending a lone goal will not augur well here for the Flying Antelopes. The only way they can keep their lead is to come out, and a good dummy there, a back foot, but this time couldn't locate anybody in white. It's a throw-in to Rangers International of Enugu, who lead by a goal to nothing here against Bendel Insurance. It's Rangers 1, Bendel Insurance 0, and it's the President's Federation Cup round of 16 match here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in the heart of Lagos here. Reminds us of the 1978 and 1981 finals in Lagos, but at the National Stadium, Sulere, Lagos. That was where it went down between Rangers and Insurance. Now Rangers now trying to initiate attack. That attack has been foiled down by Insurance, and the free kick has been given to Insurance side by the referee. Free kick to Bendel Insurance there, who are trailing by a goal to nothing here. And the duty has been given. Free kick to Bendel Insurance. Free kick quickly taken there. A chance there, but free kick, says the referee. Free kick, advantage to Rangers there. The clock is gradually ticking away. A player of Rangers is down right at the center circle. He has managed to get back on his feet, and that's Godwin Obaje, whose goal separates both sides here. Goalkeeper Divine Honora called with the duty to take that free kick, and he's taking it quickly, and it's a throw-in now to Rangers. Throw-in to Rangers at the fire right there. A free kick has been gifted to Bendel Insurance by the center referee. That free kick quickly taken there. And it's Insurance now with the ball, trying to see if they can get an equalizer before full time. An onrushing goalkeeper, Divine Honora, cuts off the ball. And it's still Bendel Insurance with the ball. Still Insurance, a cross into Rangers' vital area, but that has been foiled there by goalkeeper Divine Honora in goal for Rangers. As Rangers 1, Bendel Insurance yet to score.
That's the scoreboard. What the scoreboard is telling us, and that's what it is. Haven't worked so hard, both sides. One goal separates them, and Rangers is having an opportunity there. Wasted. Insurance takes over. It's not over for Insurance yet, because they're fighting extremely hard to see whether they can equalize this. A chance comes. Goalkeeper Divine Honora was exceptionally good there. He has saved the situation there for Rangers International. taking the ball up front. A true pass goes in. Rangers having another chance. A shot goes in there. It was a very low one. Into touch. For a goal kick coming to Bendel Insurance of Benin. Joshua Baba is going to take it. I tell you, both teams have really sucked a lot of pressure, put a lot of pressure on each other, trying to size each other up to get the better of the game. And so far, so good. The storyline remains 1-0 in favor of Rangers here at the Mobile Johnson Arena in Lagos, or Nico to be precise, or the waterfront you may call it. That's the venue of action here today. Round of 16 cracker between two traditional sides that have known themselves for years in this domestic cup competition known as the President Federation Cup. So far so good. So far so good. Fidelis Lechukwu, he should be very happy having this to his kitty, and whichever team that triumphs today will definitely get to the quarterfinals. Free kick again. 25 shirted player for Rangers, Hilary Ekau, gets a free kick in the process. He's quickly taken. A very high one indeed. The defender for Rangers, yes, that striker, will be able to pull the ball through now. Located, head-shotted, a shot there. Head-shotted player for Rangers, Saviour Isaac, made some good runs there before that shot took the ball into touch. Rangers is like they're really settled to nick this one from all available moves. They're looking set to nick this one. I told you earlier before this game that Rangers is the defending champions of the Nigeria Premier League, and I can see they're putting their feet down in the President Federation Cup round of 16 game. A player is down for Bendel Insurance of Benin. Shirted Dennis Chigozie is up. Goalkeeper Joshua Baba, goalkeeper for Bendel Insurance, comes out to take this. He's taking, and the crew, a good pull out comes. Goalkeeper rushes out, Divine, a chance comes. Oh, goalkeeper saves. Rangers should be thanking their stars. A golden opportunity. The timing of the rushing of the goalkeeper for Rangers, Divine, was a little bit faulty, but he had to thank his stars for also rallying forward to prevent that goal from going in. This is Saviour now. Taps the ball forward for Rangers. A chance comes. Baba is in charge. Joshua Baba, perfectly in charge of the game here for Bendel Insurance, but they've been beaten once. Free kick, referee's whistle goes. 32 shirted. Iken and Steven should watch it. For Rangers, Insurance building up attack again from the rear. Stanley Okoro, a high lifter at the edge of the penalty box. Bendel Insurance into touch. Very poorly taken shot there. It was an unnecessary, worthless volley that cannot even rattle an ant in the goalpost. Raymond.
Andre, if you recall what I told you in the first half, I told you that matches of this nature usually doesn't produce a lot of goals. And I recall telling you that a goal may just be the difference in today's encounter. And true to type, it's gradually seeming like Rangers is going to run away here with a long goal victory. But it's not over yet. It's still second half of the round of 16 Federation Cup between Rangers International of Enugu and Bendel Insurance. And a good cross there, parried into touch by goalkeeper Divine. Oh, it's a goal kick. Goal kick to Rangers. Goal kick to Rangers, who lead by a goal to nothing here. And the referee has just flashed a yellow card to Divine for time wasting. We really don't have much time left in this encounter here. This epic and memorable match between Rangers International of Enugu and Bendel Insurance. Andrew.
Not much time, yes, I agree with you. And if you're a prophet, I think I'll begin to look at you and count you as one. You said earlier that this game may end in a very low score, and we've just seen just one goal. Yes, I was saying, Raymond, if you're a prophet, if you want me to, from your earlier assertion, I think your prediction is almost coming to pass. And let's see whether it will really come to pass truly as goalkeeper Divine comes to the rescue again for Rangers International of Enugu.
Yes, Andrew, like the octopus Paul, I'm always spot on when it comes to predictions. And this must just be another one. And it's a chance there for Rangers to see if they can make it too. And that is another chance for Rangers. That must be a card offense. Handball, I believe. And the referee has come out with his flag. Yes, a yellow card. A bookable offense. I saw it right there. He was trying to do the Diego Armando Maradona hand of God. But it was caught red-handed there.
we can't have hand of God. Hand of God is gone. But you know, once in a while we look backwards in retrospect. The good game, the good name, the wonderful game Diego Maradona was really known for during his playing days, and how he used very, very wrong and dirty tactics to disarm England at Mexico '86 FIFA World Cup. A chance comes there! Goalkeeper runs it out. Oh, another offense! Raymond! This one looks more like it again. Let's see what the referee will say this time around. Yes, he's pointing for a corner. Yes, a corner it is. My heart is almost a beating. Corner it is coming to Bendel Insurance. Divine Honora. He has saved another situation for Rangers. They really have to watch it. They really have to ensure that at this late minutes of the game, nothing happens. Their prayer points should be getting back to Enugu with this golden opportunity, this one goal lead, and Bendel Insurance not yet done. Rangers International. Oh yes, a moment of respite. The referees really stood his ground in today's game. I think I have to give kudos to Nigerian referees this season. They've done wonderfully well. They've defended the spirit, the fair play spirit of the game, ensuring that unnecessary or warranted calls doesn't happen. Very crucial games of this nature, and what have you.
Andrew, the good job put up by the referees is the reason why we're not experiencing a lot of fights and crises in our league this season, because referees have been in control of matches in various centers, and they have been doing very fair officiating, which is very, very encouraging for the league. That's one of the things that GTI has brought to play in the Nigerian Professional League.
Exactly. There's no way you can talk about the changes that have happened in our football without a mention of GTI. This is a company that has succeeded in etching its name in the history of our game. And today, virtually on the lips of every soccer fan in Nigeria, people are so grateful to GTI for the revolution we have seen in our game, from the officiating aspect and the awakening spirit we have seen in all the media directors of clubs this season. Everybody, they've all gone digitalized in all their dealings and all their activities. And another chance comes there. Goalkeeper Onwara. Very timely catch there by Rangers goalkeeper, substitute goalkeeper Divine Onwara. He has done wonderfully well, Raymond. I think he has won my heart.
Yes, goalkeeper Onwara has been commanding. We were a little scared when the first choice goalkeeper for Rangers got injured, and we're saying, will the reserve goalkeeper be able to hold his own? And so far so good for Divine Onwara. He's been able to stand in very effectively and very well for Lucky Abdullahi, who got injured in the second half and was replaced by this goalkeeper Onwara Divine, who has been doing a yeoman's job here for Rangers. And it's still Rangers with the ball now. A high clearance by the defenders of Rangers. Ball gone into touch for a throw into Insurance, quickly taken, and it's a chance for Rangers to break. Still Rangers with the ball with a chance now for a counter, and can he reach the ball? No, just too strong as ball goes into touch for a throw in to Bendel Insurance. It's still Rangers 1, Bendel Insurance 0, and it's the round of 16 President Federation Cup right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Stadium in Lagos, between Rangers International and Bendel Insurance. I think it's a throw-in or a free kick. There's a free kick there. A free kick coming to Bendel Insurance, and that's in a very, very dangerous position. A chance for either an in-swinger . Rangers just has to be very, very careful at this time of the game. Causing free kick at very dangerous positions here can be very, very. That's free kick taken there. Another save there by goalkeeper Divine Onwara. He's really doing a good job here this evening for Rangers International. And he parried that into touch for a corner. Now danger not yet averted. Still a chance there from the right side. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's the full time here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos in the round of 16 President Federation Cup between Rangers International of Enugu and Bendel Insurance of Benin. It ended at full time. Rangers 1, Bendel Insurance 0. What a game, what a match, and what a cracker here, Andrew.
Thank you very much for a job well done, Raymond. I want to say congratulations to Rangers International of Enugu. Congratulations to GTI Group. Congratulations to the Nigeria Football Federation. Congratulations to the NPFL that also provided some teams that competed in this competition. I think both sides are all Premier League clubs. I'll say congratulations to the quality of officiating we saw here today, and that's it. You know, I want to also give a great kudos to our executive director, GTI Assets Management and Trust Limited, Nelson Ine, one of the few brands that have been used divinely to ensure that our football is repackaged. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Abubakar Lawal, the GMD of GTI Group, for putting trust and putting in the efforts and heavy lifting of our football to this point in time. I want to say kudos to our media team, our digital media team led by Adenka Ategbero and Chukwuemeka Ojuku. I'm also Muiwa and the rest of them that came here with us. Raymond Wadioba done fantastically well. But before we go, I want Raymond to give us his final thoughts about today's game, a summary of what transpired and what we expect in the quarterfinals, because Rangers has qualified for quarterfinals today.
Yes, Andrew, I think it was a very fierce game here, and it was expected because these are two elephants, as it were, in Nigerian football. They know themselves, and we didn't expect to see much goals here. And this was the kind of game that we expected, a very tight encounter. And so far, I think I was impressed with what Rangers did. They were able to control the game, especially in the first half. They did the job in the first half, even though it came, almost at the death of the first half. But that goal was just enough, and that was just what they needed to, have this very interesting win here this evening against their arch rivals, Bendel Insurance. Fidelis Luchukwu will be very happy. It's not easy. He's the defending champion of the league, and he's now in the quarterfinal of the President Federation Cup. That's a good one for a young coach of his caliber, and I think Fidelis is really pulling his weight, and he has shown that he's really a coach to reckon with in the Nigerian league.
So far, so good. Thank you so much. And I want to say special thank you to the Pro Soccer team who ensured that this match is streamed here today. And you can see the quality of the streaming. All the fans back there at home really enjoyed the match. And I cannot say more. Let me say on behalf of the entire engineering team that really brought this match to you, my name is Andrew Ekejuba. Thanking you for listening and hoping that next time we'll have a President Federation Cup here, you all tune in and also tune in to other venues where actions will be happening. Thank you and have a blessed night. Raymond.
My name is Raymond Wadba, of course, with my friend, brother, and colleague, Andrew Kejuba. It's been a delight being here, and a special shout out and thank you to the GTI group for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you.